Oh, 6th grade, we're going to keep dividing now. 7.5, we're going to divide some mixed numbers. Mixed numbers are numbers that have a fraction, a whole number and a fraction. And by the way, we are on page 367. Okay, compatible numbers divide evenly into each other. And usually when you see the word compatible, it means we might estimate somewhere along the line. Okay, an improper fraction is like this one when the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So let's see what we got going here. Dividing mixed numbers, much like with multiplying, you can't divide unless they're fractions. Remember last lesson, those rules we wrote? What was the number one thing in dividing? You have to make sure they're in fraction form. So in fraction form, this would be the half circle again. So that would be 10 over 3 divided by 2/3. So now they're fractions. First fraction stays the same. Change it to multiplication. Flip the second one over. Look, the 3's cancel. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So 5 over 1 is 5. And there's all that work. Answer's 5. So fraction form, before we do any flipping or anything else, the first thing is just get them fractions. So that's 16 plus 5, 21 over 8, and 6 over 1. That's the same problem. It's just rewritten as fractions. First fraction stays the same. Change to multiplication. Flip this one over. Now it's a little tougher, but 3 can go into both of these. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 goes into 21 7 times, so it's going to be 7/16. And they caught that one too. Oh, did they give us the answer? They didn't, but it is 7/16. So we have example number 2, dividing. Now they're both mixed numbers, so same deal. We make them fractions. That's going to be 33 over 5. Divided by 9 over 4. So first fraction stays the same. Change to multiplication. Flip the second fraction over. And boy, that's, oh, look, 3 can go in. I was hoping that would cancel out. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 goes into 33 11 times. So 44 over 15. Well, it only goes in there 3. 3 times, whoop, no, not even 3. 3 times 15 is 45. 2 times, which is 30. And 14/15. And remember, if you can't do that in your head, this is what I did. And then you subtract, and that's where the 14 is coming from. So they're doing the same thing. They're going to cancel out the 9 and the 33 just like we did. And there's our answer. Okay, so 9 and 1/6 is, that'd be 54. 55 over 6 divided by 5 over 1. First fraction stays the same. Change it to multiplication. Flip that second one over. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 55 11 times. 11/6, 1 and 4/6. And it says estimate to check your answer. So compatible with 5, that would be about 10. What's 10 divided by 5? Around 2. And that's almost 2. 1 and 4/6 is almost 2. So it works. One and 5. Oh, it's not 4/6, it's 5/6. That's even better. That gets it even closer to 2. Sorry, my bad on that. 6 goes into 11. Those were even small numbers and I messed up with 5 left over. So 6 2/3 is 18, 19, 20. So 20 over 3 divided by 8 over 9. Now notice I write it as a division problem first and get everything in fractions. First fraction stays the same. Change it to multiplication. Flip it over. 4 goes into 8 2 times, 4 goes into 25 times. So I'm going to get 45 over 6. Oh wait, 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9 3 times. So 15 over 2, which is 7 1/2. So that's about 7 divided by 1, which is about 7. 7 1/2 is pretty close. That's my estimation to check and see if I'm right. Do some canceling. There we go. So 7/8 is a fraction. 13/4. So first fraction stays the same. Change it to multiplication. Flip the second one over. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 8 2 times. 7 over 26. And I didn't check it. Let's see, that'd be 1 divided by 3, which is a little tougher to check. I'm not really sure. Let's see how they check it. A third. I guess that one was about close to a third, so we'll take it. All right, what else we got going here? Another example. Let's see how many guided practice there are. One more here on this one. Change this to be 25 over 2, 15 over 4. So 25 over 2, change it to multiplication. 4 over 15, ooh, a lot of canceling here. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. Take a 5. 5 goes into 15 3 times, 5 goes into 25 5 times. 10 thirds, which is 3 1/3. So that's about, what do you think? That's about 12. I'm going to round them compatible. That's about 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Pretty close. Let's see if they agree with us. Find the answer here. 3 1/3, and ooh, look, I did that one right. That one, number 3, was hard to check. All right, choosing an operation. 40 pounds of apples make about 3.5 gallons of cider. About how many pounds of apples are needed to make 1 gallon of cider? 40 pounds. So could we take our gallons? Okay, 40 pounds of apples. If you've used, that's what I was thinking. They're saying if you think compatible numbers, 40 pounds to make 4 gallons, you would divide 40 by 4. So here we're going to divide 40 by 3 1/2. 40 over 1, 7 halves. So first fraction stays the same. Flip over, does not cancel. 11, 77 3/7 pounds of apples would make a gallon of cider. What if the number of gallons of cider that can be made, explain how to find the number of gallons that can be made with 75 pounds. So we'll take 75. You know what? If it takes 11 3/7 pounds to make 1 gallon, let's divide that by 11 3/7. 75 over 1, 80 over 7. So first fraction stays the same. Flip this baby over, divide by 5. 15 and 20. 15 times 7, 105. 5 1/4 gallons. Let me go back. Oh, let me check. Ooh, they got 6 9/16. Let's see here. 6. 5 carried the 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I do that wrong? 77, 78, 9, 80 over 7. 5 goes in there. did I mess up? Over 20. I know I did the operation right, but I don't agree with the answer, but maybe they made a mistake. I'm sure it wasn't me who made the mistake. All right, so give them a shot, and we will see you the next time. Maybe.